Makers businesses have been exploding all over Western New York through the last decade or so, and what I think we all like most about it is the simple, fun, communal aspect of the experience. A birthday, a holiday, your cousin Al's retirement party. It's Tuesday. Hey, this is Western New York. We don't need an excuse to get together and have a good time. We've fine-tuned the art of having a good time into a lifestyle brand around here at this point. But sometimes, when we do get together, it's a nice change of pace to do so outside of your cousin Al's house, get creative, get our hands dirty, and have fun with family and friends at a place like Clay Hands Pottery.
It wasn't a surprise. No, not at
all. So you basically open up 3 other businesses.
And two other
yeah.
Helped them open up, worked for them. Then they closed, and I decided to open this up for my retirement.
Wow.
And it's fun.
Yeah, and that's basically what it was, right?
Yeah.
You just wanted to have some fun. And it's turned into a thing. Nice. It exceeded.
12 years later.
So you've been here for 12.
I've been here for 12. I had other people manage it while I worked a full-time job. Mm-hmm. And I retired 3 years ago, so now I'm here full-time.
I love that. I retired, because, I retired 3 years ago.
3 years ago, but now I'm working full-time
here. But it's a great way to spend
this isn't like work.
No,
it's not like work.
It's you can see there's a lot of love here. The vibe's great.
Yeah.
And then, so what's your main, what's the main thrust of this whole thing? What did you want to accomplish, with your customers?
Oh, just have them create and see their faces when it's all fired and handed to them, and, the joy that they get from it. There's just so much to offer, so many different techniques, and we offer glass and clay, besides the ceramics, and there's ladies' night out. That's a great thing. We had one last night. People bring in their own wine and food and just sit and drink and create.
Fun. Yeah. And so packages for stuff like that, how many do you have, set packages for birthday, or is it just they call you? And
birthday parties are the only set packages we have. Women can just come in here and, create whatever they want, but I do require them to call if it's, over 6 people, so I have enough help here.
So up to 6, you can just walk in?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So walk-ins are encouraged?
Oh, definitely, all the time.
Okay, awesome. And then...
That's just for ladies' night, though.
Right.
Any other time. And if 7, 8 people walk in, that's fine.
Okay. I see what you're saying, right? Because it's already pre-booked then. Now, birthday parties, what's the lead time on a birthday party for you to book it?
Right now, I'm running about 4 weeks ahead.
Okay. Is that average for you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely. They book up fast.
So if they're gonna call.
Yeah, you can't just call and say, hey, next week I want to come in, because we're booked, and we do 2 parties on Saturday and 2 on Sundays.
Awesome. And you're open till 6?
We're open from 11 to 4, Wednesday through Friday, and then 6 to 9. And then Saturday and Sunday, 12 to 4.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Great hours.
That. Right. Yeah, that's really good hours. And as far as the quantity of children, can we fill the place?
We can have 60 people in here, which we have had, and there has been standing room only, and normally that's at Christmas time.
So is that for birthday parties at Christmas, or Christmas parties?
No, just Christmas. Christmas in general, we are just swamped.
Wow.
Yeah.
So would you say summers and Christmas time is your busiest?
Yes. Summers and Christmas are our busiest seasons, followed by February with tons of Girl Scouts.
Oh, that's
they love it.
I didn't even think about. Right.
Yeah,
so
Girl
it's
Scouts.
troops. It's basically a communal.
Oh yeah.
Experience.
Definitely.
And the building itself, we should talk about that. So tell me about the building when you found it. Was it like this?
Actually, all we had to do was come in here and paint.
That was it?
That was it.
Oh, I thought when you said it was, I thought it was, like the barns.
No. He had already converted
shop,
it. Yeah, he had already converted it. This was a barn converted into this nice business here. All we had to do was come in and paint. Everything else was ready. Put our shelves up.
If you ask me, that's meant to be then.
It was perfect for us.
Right, because you didn't have to do it.
Yeah, we didn't have to do anything.
The full theory, you can't force life. Just go where the flow goes. So that's what happened to you here. What's your favorite aspect of the business? What do you love most?
I think I love teaching a new technique to someone. and usually it's the silk screening, which if you don't have any talent for painting, that's the way to go.
So now you have to tell me about the silk screening, because I don't know what that is.
Silk screening is a very thin stencil that has a pattern to it. And instead of painting it on, you take your finger and you put your finger in the paint that's mixed with a medium that makes it thicker, and you just normally just go around in circles until you cover that whole pattern, and you have very sharp lines. And then if you want, you can paint inside those lines. So there's no tracing, there's no freehanding, it's already stenciled on for you, and you just paint it.
So this is totally, it's just silk
It's
screening.
for someone.
It's just what
like on a
you would do
t-shirt.
on a t-shirt, right? But
Yeah.
it's just done
On ceramics, it
manually.
can be done on wood. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. People who can't paint just absolutely love it, and they just keep coming back.
Is it a new technique? Is it
It's
something
about
that's
2
just-
years now.
So it is relatively new to the
Yeah,
market.
it's about 2 years. Yeah.
Isn't that funny that it takes so long sometimes for something, like, because somebody had to think of it.
Mm-hmm.
Or is this you?
Martha
Did you?
Stewart.
Was it really? Was
Yeah.
it her?
Yeah.
It was a team. Someone will never get credit. But that was her. She does do that,
Yes.
man. As much as people bang on that lady and
Oh,
say she's
she's got great
awesome.
ideas.
Yeah, no, she does
Great ideas.
just ridiculous, And she started this whole, she did. Like she
Yeah,
was the
the
forerunner of
craft,
this whole
yes.
makers, like crafty.
Do your own thing.
Yep.
You're right.
So any other aspects that you absolutely love? That's really cool, by the way, the silk screen.
Teaching glass is another medium that we love. Usually we'll have about 8 to 10 people at this table, and it's just covered in glass. And I teach them how to cut the glass, and then you layer it and glue it onto a base, whether it be a clear base or a colored base, opaque, or what's the other word?
Oh, that's okay.
Opaque or translucent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, and they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And so the designs on them sometimes are a relief, and sometimes you can just paint straight out. Do
No
you have,
painting.
Like, a flat oh, no painting.
You don't paint on it.
So how do you do it?
You layer piece on top of piece, and then fire it in a kiln.
Dummy. I'm such a dummy. Oh, that's what you do.
Yeah.
So that's
That
what you
tree.
do. And I took a good video of those too. I love those.
Yeah.
Well, they're really cool. They almost look like they're I don't even know what. They look ceramic, but they have like that glassy sheen.
Oh yeah,
to it.
People think you paint them, but you don't. It's all glass on top of glass and fired. It's a special kiln, glass kiln.
Oh, so is it just glass bits?
No, actually they're big sheets. You can see them standing up, large sheets, and then we cut them.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oh, so you make your own design.
Yeah, you make your own designs, whatever you want to
So I was
do.
like, what is it, melted to that form? But it doesn't. You actually create the design.
Yeah, you create your own.
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. So the bacon and eggs, I think, is my favorite, and then the tree.
Yeah, the bacon and eggs is pretty
So-
cool, actually. And is that a new thing as well, like this glass
No,
sheet?
glass has been around for a long
Yeah,
time.
that's the same premise.
So as soon as I started here, I learned how to do glass, took some courses, and then self-taught, and it's taken off.
Awesome. Well, it's really cool.
We have-
Stuff like this, these are things that people make and they cherish.
Yeah,
right?
forever. They're
I mean,
gifts.
This is
yes.
like part of your house, and it's one of those. Every single thing that you bring home like this is, you're sitting around the table at Easter, and somebody says, "Remember that dragon that was our mom's kitchen? What
Yeah.
happened to that?" Because
Yeah.
these are our keepsakes.
We have more and more people who just want to make gifts rather than go out and buy them for Christmas or Easter or Mother's Day and Father's Day. Super.
That's a great point. Actually, I'll make sure that we include that.
Yeah,
because that's-
Mother's.
It's no different when we were kids. Like your mom
No,
cherishes the things that you made.
You made,
when you were
yeah,
6
even
or
if it
7.
looks like crap.
Yeah, most of it is. But it's the point that this is a handmade. I cared about this. I just didn't go to a store. Can I tell you something? Even with girlfriends, and even with my ex-wife, I always felt bad, like because I was born in a maker's business, right? It was a restaurant. So
Right.
if I made something, I served it to you, I made that, right? It's no different than this. Like I make this, right? I go out and I film it and I make it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my life. So I always felt bad, like just going to buy flowers. I thought it was, not that it isn't, and I understand it, but I always felt like it was a disingenuous, lazy way to show you care.
Yeah, just like gift cards.
Yeah. I was
Just like gift cards.
what
I
am
hate doing it,
Yeah.
but nowadays it's all they want.
I know.
And it's too bad.
It is too bad because when you give
It's
something
it.
like this, it really is touching.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a really
Yeah.
great point.
Yeah.
It's your
People's,
business.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Awesome.
Definitely.